This is hype. I'm a little bit surprised, because I don't think we can really spoil it, but Ozumi has not gone Olaf. He has instead gone Saphira.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, it surprises me just a little bit.
Okay, well, let me talk you through. Let me talk you through this.
Okay.
Ozumi, he actually doesn't play Olaf that much anymore. In all seriousness, he feels that Olaf isn't as strong as he used to be, which is straight up true. The character has gotten a lot of nerfs, and to be honest, his combo game with Saphira is just straight better.
Yeah, I like the way that he actually just used the sand shot there to pull Malachite back into his jab attack.
Yep, and another thing that we're going to see a lot of from Ozumi during this match is his up B. Because, of course, Saphira's up B has no end lag if you do it straight onto the ground or a platform. So what he likes to do is engage with that up B. And against an Apu, you can almost dodge his entire side B with it.
That is a good plan. Ooh, wow, nice smash attack. The taunt's coming out. Some skill in the XD.
Yeah, that was a fantastic read there from Ozumi, just reading out that dodge roll off the ledge.
Ozumi trying to pull off his his specials just a little bit too early. They were not ready yet. These are some good aerial combos, though.
Yeah, they're really Seth's bread and butter. Just chaining into fairs into a couple of different moves, but there goes Malachite with the incredibly strong Apu up air.
I like his use of the early burst there, just to get a fully invulnerable attack in. Ooh!
Oh,
nice reaction by Ozumi. Yeah. Oh no, Malachite tries to mix up his approach back to the ledge and unfortunately goes a little bit too deep.
Yeah, that I think was mainly panic.
Yeah. He used up all of his he used all of his options just to try to throw Ozumi off, I think, and then forgot that they were no longer available.
Indeed, and to be fair, I can't blame him for freaking out a little bit about playing against Ozumi, because it's that psychological aspect I was talking about earlier. You know you're playing against one of the best players in NA at the moment.
What?
As he SDs to prove my point. But then takes the game.
You know, typically when Ozumi plays, we do have a specific graphic for him. That is the SD counter. I did not
have the SD counter.
I didn't make a version of the SD counter for this overlay.
You know what? There are some times where you just really disappoint me.
I'm sorry.
This is one of those.
I'm sorry. So game one going to Ozumi. Yeah. If anyone doesn't know, Ozumi, Sai, you even coined a phrase where the best way to beat Ozumi is to wait for him to KO himself.
Yeah, you just gotta wait for him to KO himself. It'll happen eventually, you just have to live long enough for it to happen.
Oh, geez. Alright, so we're currently waiting for Game 2 to get started.
So what do you think Malachite's gonna pull this time? I think now is the time for Apocalypse.
I think he's gonna go Apocalypse as well.
See, the only issue with pulling out Apocalypse against a Seth, while you do still have Apu's range and all of the other great things that come with an Apu, other than, of course, you're very heavy. And against any other character in the game, that would be a great thing. But against a Saphira, you are now combo food. Because combos are her game.
Saphira and Olaf, I would say both especially, just because Olaf has a couple of multi-hit attacks, and he has the snowball. At lower percentages, if you get caught by the snowball as Apocalypse, you're going to take a bunch of damage, and he's going to carry you all the way to the other side of the stage.
Yeah, and you could literally just use first and second hit fair to carry your opponent way, way off into the outer reaches of the offstage area.
Mm-hmm.
So even if he goes for Apocalypse this game, it's a risky play, but it might also be his only play that he feels like he can make after losing that first match.
Oh my goodness. So remember when I said that this would be Apocalypse's worst matchup?
Yeah. Is it Apocalypse's worst matchup?
It is Apocalypse's worst matchup.
Well, this is going to be interesting to watch.
Game is going live. So this will be interesting to see. Because I want to see what Malachite can do, because he is definitely a better, I think, Apocalypse than he is Apu, based on what I saw yesterday. I checked a few of the replays on the recent tab after the tournament was concluded. But here we go.
I would definitely agree that it's his better play, his better character. What version of Olaf am I seeing here?
You are looking at Uga and Tuga. So for players who are not aware, Uga and Tuga is faster, a little bit lighter, and his dare forces a fast fall, meaning if you fast fall and then dare, you can break the sound barrier.
They stack?
They stack!
That was something I did not know. I'm surprised at us going for this version of Olaf, because by the community, it's generally regarded as a worse version of Olaf, just because of how light he is in comparison to his fatter, bigger brother.
Yeah, he is much lighter, which is not going to help out in this particular matchup against Apocalypse. But, at the same time, like I said, this is probably Apocalypse's worst matchup. Oh no, here comes the SDs! Yeah, Ozumi down one stock!
Malachite survived long enough. Force an SD from Ozumi. It's a force of nature, his SD.
It's almost a guaranteed thing.
Yeah, 100%. And to be honest, we were just talking about those forced fast falls.
Mm-hmm.
For Ozumi, he likes to dare and sort of use the opponent as a basketball across the stage. And he loves to go for those dare kills off stage as well.
Ooh.
That was nearly
That
a
is
kill.
it.
That is a kill.
Ozumi is down another stock.
But yeah, as I was saying, because of the forced fast falls, he's even more at risk of killing himself.
Yeah.
Because he just loves to go for those dares off stage.
Ooh, wow. Okay, bringing Malachite back up with the pillar. For a second, I thought that Malachite was going to have to use his up B and burst to get back.
Yeah, but he didn't, which is unfortunate because
Ozumi.
Out a kill.
Oh no, misses the second. Cold shoulder. Cold shoulder comes out. All right. With an air dodge, he makes it back to stage.
Yeah, that was very close.
Good freeze! Misses the down air, unfortunately. Launch platform coming out, though.
I don't know what Ozumi can do to take this match now. He's still a stock behind and then nearly 100% on top of that. And not only, this is probably Apocalypse's best stage because of how wide the blast zones are and how heavy he is.
Definitely.
Killing Apocalypse on Shivering is nearly impossible.
You basically have to spike him down. That is the easiest way to actually take him out on this stage. Because any other character, Ozumi could use the launch platform, which is just pulling an opponent up with the pillar, and then using either down tilt or down smash to launch them straight up. Dang, Malachite taking that convincingly.
Yeah,
but
that was pretty impressive.
Killing Apocalypse off the top blast zone, it's not going to happen until you get like 200%.
I don't think we see Ozumi take Uga Tuga, or maybe even Olaf again after that.
I'm honestly shocked. I thought that would go very differently.
Yeah, I mean, after seeing that first stock disappear as Ozumi killed himself, I was pretty certain that Malachite would take the win, but I didn't think he would take it so handily.
You know, going back to Ozumi's second stock, though, Malachite handled that perfectly. Because once Olaf's pillar is out, if you can knock him off of the pillar without destroying it, you basically have a free kill.
Yeah,
and
Malachite
was on top of that. Just bopped him off, didn't touch the pillar. That was really good positioning. And Ozumi didn't have any other choice but just to fall and die.
Yeah, it was probably the perfect play he could have made.
All right, so they have gotten ready for Game 3. That should go live any second now.
I don't think Ozumi takes and Olaf after that.
No, probably not. I thought that would be Apocalypse's worst matchup. I might be wrong.
I don't know. I think
I may have underestimated the use of the side B to.
I don't know. I think
Olaf
it probably is his worst. If it's standard Olaf, Tyson Stein, or Acolyte. But I think Uga Tuga is just too light and his fast forward there is too risky to go for in any matchup, let alone the Apocalypse matchup.
All right, well, game 3, here we go. Ozumi has moved over to Saphira, and he's put on the winter hat.
Oh, I wonder if that means anything. He's put on hats, he's ready to go, but to be fair, Malachite...
Oh, what the?
Oh, no! Ozumi! Ozumi seems...
Such skill! All right, he's back on it. He just needed to just sit back, calm down a little bit, laugh about it, and... All right, so... We're currently at 1 SD per match at this point.
Well, it's pretty low for Ozumi. Usually it's around 1.5, maybe even 2.
Let's not forget the Brawloff, where he SD'd literally every stock the match. He SD'd 3 times that match and still won.
That sounds like Ozumi. But anyway, here we go. We're probably gonna... These characters are equal, in my opinion, in terms of matchup. And I know I say a lot about Apu and Apocalypse being Saphira's worst matchup. And it's because he kind of is, but at the same time, she just has so much range of movement and such quick combos just like that she can turn the tide of a battle so quickly if in the hands of the right person. It's hard to deal with.
Ozumi on his final stock at 15%. I have to say, I agree, because on one hand, you know, Apocalypse is combo food. On the other hand, Saphira has so many great, just fast tools for A, comboing, and then B, killing. Because you saw that Nair, very strong. You see all the time Saphira's fares. Just perfect way to, like, hold somebody in place horizontally in the air, drag them back to the stage, and then hit them with the dust shot, or, you know, drop a vortex and keep them in place.
And Ozumi is great at all of those things. Like, his ability as a player, matched with Saphira's ability to combo, is genuinely terrifying.
And you're noticing he's going for a lot of these fastfall bears, and he's hitting the strong hitbox on every single one of them. Yeah. He's not getting the weak bear. He's getting the strong bear every time. And
it's just great timing.
Ooh, nice use of the air dodge to juke. Malachite forced to burst in order to survive, sitting at 159%. Even for Apocalypse on this particular stage, Forgotten Temple with the smallest blast zones, that just one move could do it.
Yep, and
there we go, back air. Yep. Once again, the strong bear. Ozumi almost has enough meter for burst.
Yeah, this is
he's spending a lot of it on his specials, though. Oh, free jab combo until burst percent.
That was really good. He's almost evened things up here.
I like his use of the sand shift to go from one platform to the other. That was kind of cheeky.
Yeah, it was. And again, against Apu and Apocalypse, that is such a good engage tool, because while you're shifting through different positions, you're completely invulnerable.
Ozumi had Rage Mode ready, but he's not ready to use it yet. Spends a little bit of that meter on specials. He's going to try to build it up. Rage Mode is ready. Is Ozumi going to pop it now?
I don't think he is. He's going to wait until he gets the next kill hit.
Oh, this could be it. That is it. Yep. Ozumi taking game 3. Ooh. After the SD makes us just a fantastic comeback.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Malachite's not out, though. This is best of 5.
No, exactly. But at this point, what does Malachite do?
Malachite do what Malachite do. Malachite do what Malachite do.
Malachite see Malachite do.
Because it's funny because he plays the monkey. Here we go, game 5 of the set. Ozumi up 2 games to Malachite's 1.
I've got faith that he can bring it back.
I do too. This will be an interesting set.
Like, if I know anything about Malachite after playing him for the past 2 months, it's that he doesn't give up at all.
Oh no! Ozumi immediately 0 to death on Malachite. What did I tell you about that snowball?
He survives it too. He didn't do the typical Ozumi thing and immediately kill himself.
Look at what Ozumi's doing though. He's trying to just pull that off again.
He is. And I mean, after how well it went last time, why wouldn't you?
I told you about that snowball, man. I warned you.
You did, and I didn't believe it was as strong as you were making out, but it just
nope.
was straight stronger.
At 0%, that is absolutely a touch of death.
The worst thing about that was Malachite did have enough to burst, but it
not
all happened
fast
so
enough
quickly.
on the reaction.
Yeah, it all happened so quickly that I don't even think I would have bursted at that. It was too much.
Ozumi with this big, fat, beefy Olaf, this acolyte. Oh yeah, my goodness! Malachite actually saving Ozumi! He overcharged the Glacier Punch and would have fallen straight down to the bottom blast zone, but Malachite's own up B trying to get back saved Ozumi. Alright, good side B from Malachite, putting Ozumi into the side blast zone. Good Glacier Punch, though!
Yeah, but Malachite just has the right DI and the heaviest character to avoid getting killed.
Malachite had 167%. It is not looking good for Malachite right now.
He's at kill percent even as... oh, there he goes. Yeah.
Ooh, stylish, and the taunts are coming out. Malachite sitting at 0%. All Ozumi really needs to do is get him into that snowball, and he's done.
Yep.
Malachite forced to burst at 45%.
I've got to say, though, kudos to Malachite for not getting tilted or freaking out after that early kill. He's still playing to the best of his ability.
I'm loving these Glacier Punches from Ozumi right now.
I mean, he's always managed to pull that off when no one else could really be able to.
It's such a powerful move, and yeah, it is one of those things where it's such a risk because you really have to commit to it, but Ozumi lands that more than anyone else I've ever seen.
Yeah, he does, and he does it so stylishly.
Nice coverage by Ozumi, going for the up air on his way back to the stage, not letting Malachite come out there and try to dunk him down. Ooh, nice try by Malachite, nearly knocks Ozumi off his pillar.
Yeah, this is,
Ozumi overcharging the Glacier Punch!
That's his second SD of the game. Or almost, because he did survive that first overcharge of the Glacier Punch.
The SD counter is now at 4! And with another Glacier Punch, Ozumi JV2's Malachite and takes the set.
You know, Volta has always told me that Acolyte is best Olaf. I thought he was joking.
No!
But no! Acolyte best Olaf.
Wow. The touch of death, the Glacier Punches, the SDs, Ozumi brings the hype.
He does. And sometimes in the most ridiculous of ways. Sometimes I think he SDs just to make us panic.
I would not be surprised.